Okay, let's get into it. We usually look at, accessible gadgets, interesting software tweaks.
Mhm.
Today we are looking at a line item that might make a CFO choke.
I mean, we're talking about a software package currently listed at $24,000.
24,000.
And keep in mind, that is the sale price. It's actually marked down from 30,000.
That's a mid-size sedan.
Mm.
So the big question we have to answer is,
Mhm.
why would anyone pay car money for, what, a download code?
It's a fair question. We are diving into the Kramer VSM Cloud-5Y-Package-250.
It's a mouthful.
It is, but the name kind of gives away the game. It's a cloud-based management platform,
Right.
and it's designed to control up to 250 VIA devices
For how long?
for 5 years.
But still, 24 grand. That feels so steep when we're used to buying physical hardware you can actually, touch.
You have to look at the scale, though. Imagine you're the IT director for a huge university campus or a massive corporate HQ. You've got hundreds of meeting rooms. Without this, managing all that tech is just a logistical nightmare. This software is your central command.
Okay, but let's play devil's advocate here. Why can't I just have an intern walk around and check the rooms every Monday morning?
You could, but let's do the math on just one feature: the automated device updating.
Go on.
If a manual firmware update takes, let's say, 20 minutes per device, and that's being generous,
Right.
and you have 250 devices, that's 83 hours of labor.
Ouch. That's 2 full weeks of work for one person.
Exactly, and that's for one update cycle. This platform lets you push that update to all 250 devices with a single click.
So you're not really buying software.
No, you're buying back weeks of your IT team's time over the next 5 years.
That completely changes the calculus. And it's not just updates, right? I saw something about health checking.
Yeah, and that's about granular visibility. We're talking storage levels, firmware versions, error logs.
Stuff you wouldn't know about otherwise.
Right. Usually an admin doesn't know a room is down until a VP is screaming that their meeting can't start. This lets you fix it from your desk before anyone even walks in the room.
Speaking of users, the usage analytics caught my eye. Is that just a fancy graph for a report, or is there real utility there?
Oh, there is. It's what I call the ghost town detector.
The ghost town detector.
Think about it. You spend, say, $5,000 equipping a conference room with top-tier gear. But the analytics come back and show 0 logins in the first quarter.
So I stopped buying expensive tech for that floor.
Precisely. You start bleeding capital on rooms nobody's even using. The software can pay for itself just by preventing bad purchasing decisions.
That is smart.
Yeah.
Now, what about when the hardware isn't being used? The digital signage feature seems like a nice little value add.
It's a really clever use of, well, dead assets. Instead of a blank screen sitting there all day, the admin can schedule campaigns.
So your meeting room displays become, what, internal billboards?
Exactly. For company news, branding, whatever you want. And connected to that is the alerts capability.
Which sounds more serious.
It can be. It's a safety feature. In an emergency, you can override every single screen on the network. It becomes a visual public address system.
Now, all this backend stuff is great for IT, but if the user interface is clunky, the help desk phone is still going to ring.
And that's why the integration with VIA 4.0 is so important. It's focused on the end user. Guests, employees. It allows for secure automatic connections.
So it reduces the friction.
It reduces the friction of starting the meeting while this platform handles all the heavy lifting in the background.
Okay, there's one more thing. When you buy a 5-year cloud license, you are basically marrying the vendor. In this case, it's HDTV Supply.
And that's a critical part of the risk management. You need to know the server isn't going dark in year 2.
Right. They market their support line as the Wolfpack 833 Wolfpack. Is that just clever branding?
It seems to be their insurance policy. The reviews actually highlight that they pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. One customer in Mexico specifically thanked the VP of Operations by name, Rachel Christian, for getting involved and providing high-level service.
That's pretty rare in enterprise software. Usually you're just submitting a ticket into the void.
It is. It reminds us that even with all this cloud automation, you eventually need a human on the other end.
So if we zoom out, we aren't just looking at a software license here.
Not at all.
We're looking at an efficiency engine.
That's the best way to put it. It automates maintenance, it secures the network, and it even adds value through signage, all for 250 devices.
It really forces you to rethink that initial sticker shock.
It does. And that leaves us with a final thought for you to chew on. When you see a price tag like $24,000, it's easy to just balk.
Of course.
But then you have to consider all the hidden costs of doing it manually, the labor, the downtime, the fragmented updates. So the question is, at what scale does a massive upfront cost actually become the bargain of the century?
Something to calculate the next time you're waiting for an update to finish. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next Deep Dive.